Hey there and welcome back to Dakota News Now. It's now time for another edition of Owning Your Outdoors. Joining me as always is Doug Schroeder from Lewis. And Doug, looks like we have some mums here today.
We do. They're probably the king of all flowering fall annuals that you can even think of. I love mums. I just want to remind everybody, if you buy mums this time of year, they really are truly an annual. If you want to plant hardy mums for your landscape, plant them in the spring. It takes about 6 weeks for them to really get rooted in before a hard freeze. Don't think we have that much time left.
I was going to say, this is about the perfect time to get those in.
Right. So yeah, most people that buy them this time of year use them planters or just fall decorations, but they are beautiful. One other little reminder is if you're going to planning on spring, now is a good time to be getting your tulip bulbs, daffodils, irises in, so you have that beautiful color in the spring.
And like you said, we are winding down, so it's probably time to start doing some things to prepare for fall and winter.
Right. I have what I call, and I've done it for a number of years, my fall checklist. And like to go through it one more time with everybody just as a reminder of things that I feel people should get done in the fall before we start having snow. One of the first things I do is I drop the mower maybe one setting. You want to get the grass just a little bit lower so the sun hits the crown of the grass. Aerate, if you feel your yard needs aerating, fall is a great time to have it aerated, and I would recommend that if you haven't done it for 4 or 5 years, especially if you have compacted soil.
Something that you could do while you're mowing is also use the mower to pick up leaves, right?
Right, exactly. Yeah, leaves, one of the worst things you can do is leave the leaves on your grass throughout the whole winter. It can cause a number of fungus diseases and also cause your grass to actually suffocate and thin out. Other things that I recommend doing is if you have a thin yard, overseeding. Take some grass that is grass seed that's maybe drought tolerant, because we've had a lot of drought lately, and overseed and help get a thicker yard for the spring.
Would this be a good time to maybe fertilize one more time?
Fertilize, yes. The most important time of the year to fertilize is the fall. If you're going to fertilize once, fall is the time to do it. You'll have great benefits in the spring. A couple other things is your hoses. You have hoses hooked to the house. Now's a good time to get them put away. Gutters will need to be cleaned. Sprinkler systems need to be winterized.
Do we need to do anything with any plants that we have in planters?
Yes. I always recommend get that plant material out. And we talk about the soil all year long. Get the oil soil out of those planters, get ready for the spring, and it'll be a lot better situation in the springtime.
All right. Doug, any other tips for fall, winter preparedness?
No, a little bit of work now will benefit you next spring, and also have your yard looking ready to go.
And save you a lot of work too.
It will.
All right, Doug, thank you so much. We're going to have all this information online at dakotanewsnow.com, but right after the show. Make sure you stick around, though. We have Fastcast right after the break.